Hi Stags, my name is Casey DelBasso and this is Fuse, Fairfield University's news broadcast. Fairfield has been no stranger to snow this winter. We've experienced the brunt of what seems like a never-ending series of snowstorms, forcing canceled classes and very dangerous road conditions. However, while classes are still not in session, the school still attempts to make sure that their students are well cared for. Dean of Students Karen Donahue noted in an interview with The Mirror, appreciation goes out to Sodexo workers, maintenance staff, DPS officers, and residence life staff. They work around the clock, keeping our community safe. A professor of Russian studies, Stephen Cohen of Princeton and New York University, came to Fairfield on February 5th to deliver a lecture called The Ukrainian Crisis, Why a New Cold War? The event celebrated the 20th anniversary of the Russian, Eastern European, and Central American Studies program. Cohen discussed his controversial viewpoint that suggests the United States and Russia should share the blame for the Ukrainian conflict transpiring today. Cohen feels that it is important for the current student generation to stay educated about the Ukrainian situation.
Breaking this morning, February 8th, Georgia police officers have identified a man who killed 2 adults and 2 children, as well as himself, this morning in a neighborhood outside of Atlanta. According to Fox News, a news conference is planned for this Monday in order to determine how and why the shooting took place. Witnesses say they heard shots fired and screaming. 2 other individuals were injured. The popular social media page Humans of New York caught a lot more attention than usual this week. A 13-year-old middle school student from Brooklyn told his story about his principal, who greatly inspires him. Not only did he receive more than 1 million likes on social media pages, but he also caught the attention of President Obama. The 13-year-old student's post raised about $1 million in donations and also got him a trip to sit down with the president in the Oval Office. According to USA Today, the White House declared that donations will go towards summer support programs and scholarships for students. Looking for a way to make big money? You still have a great shot. There are still no grand prize winners for this Saturday's $380 million Powerball. The next drawing will be this coming Wednesday, February 11th, at a whopping $540 million. Go buy tickets now.
Marcus Gilbert and the Stags basketball team have hit a rough patch with their losing streak recently, hitting 6 games. The streak has had some very close and tough losses, including a 2-point overtime loss to Ryder in Lawrenceville, New Jersey. On a brighter note, a full-court buzzer beater by KJ Rose made an appearance at number 8 on SportsCenter's Top 10. The Stags still have plenty of chances to turn things around rolling into the MAC tournament. They will play a home game against the Quinnipiac Bobcats at 8 p.m. on the 13th. As for the ladies, they have played very well. Their most recent trip to upstate New York ended in a 1-1 split as they beat Canisius but fell to Niagara. Kristen Schatzling led the Stags with 23 points on the trip.
There's been so much baby talk since the ball dropped in 2015. Earlier this year, Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively welcomed a baby girl. The married couple is yet to release the name of their newborn, though, keeping the little girl's identity completely under wraps. In other news across the pond, it was released earlier this week that Kate Middleton and Prince William's second child will also be a baby girl. The royal couple opted to find out the gender this time around and apparently could not be more excited. It is rumored that the Duchess of Cambridge has the intention of naming her daughter Diana after the late princess, finding the perfect way to honor her memory. Bruce Jenner has been hitting the news cycles non-stop lately since it was released that he will be indeed having a sex change to be documented on a reality TV show. Unfortunately, he became headline news again this past weekend, but for a very different reason. The 65-year-old reality TV star was involved in a horrific car accident that injured several people, including a baby, and left 1 woman dead. The 4-car pileup began when Jenner's SUV hit the car in front of him. It has not been released if he was driving or merely an occupant, but police say he is being cooperative. That's all for entertainment.
And that's all the time we have for this episode of Fuse. We'll see you next week.